All these things that you are seeing, um, it started not a long time ago, just about 5 years ago. And we believe in God. A lot of us here believe in God. We are Bible believing. I like you to know that God is real. God is very, very real. To my story today, I can't even say anything without acknowledging the help of God. So it started just very ordinarily. I just got I I come to Abuja to do car wash. I was schooling at Benue State University at that time, studying economics. So I come to Abuja to do car wash, and then assist my sister. You know how you wash the car in the morning, you bath the baby or cook or just one of those things. So I used to do that, and then back at school, I used to do this ushering work where you share food at events. So I was doing that, and I was doing it to help with school fees. He wasn't aware. I have lots of siblings and all of that, but none of them ever brought money for school fees. So I had to do the car wash. I had to come to Abuja, Apo Resettlement Zone A. I had to do the car wash, and then from there go back to school. Most times before the section, the break is over, we could have realized a good amount. And I have a brother who is so accountable, Elisha. He will put the money. If they dash us money, maybe you wash somebody's car 500, they give you 700. The 200 is our own. He keeps it. So at that pace, we're able to generate money to pay school fees, to do all manner of things. And that was just it. Until after graduation, we say, we are looking for job. Oh. We are looking for job. We carried CV, 50. We're looking for job that could pay us 30 to 50,000 naira. We carried CV. You needed to see me. That was the last time I looked like this, with suit, coat, and inside keke. The keke man was telling me, Oga, remove your hand, because I had to sit in front with him. Oga, remove your hand, remove your coat, remove your coat. It was a struggle. We wanted to get a job. But then I held on to God. I kept praying. And I realized that I was going to remain around that level. It was as difficult as he mentioned that I'm a church guy. I don't joke with the work of God. I don't joke. Service is what is servicing us as we speak. Service. If you're a believer and you work at church, after today, one major thing you should do is get a department. If you don't already have anything, if you don't even want to join a department, even if it's offering baskets, you can buy and be bringing or something. Just push something into God's work like that, in one way or the other. It was in the midst of this service, and then I met Nate Juniors at the studio. There's the editing suite is named after him, Nate Juniors editing suite. I met him, and Nate Juniors was like, I like the way you drive the crane. It's so cinematic, and I like your cameras. Can we? And I was looking for a job. I was trying to, make ends meet. At that time, it was a struggle to go home. That guy wearing white there, Solomon, he's been with me for years. Solomon can tell that we used to look for 100 naira from Area 1 to Apo. Sometimes we have to sleep in Area 1 because we don't have money to go to Apo. Sometimes we have to come. We can't have money to come on Saturday and come on Sunday. So we have to come on Saturday and sleep in generator room. We come with, So it was such a struggle, but we kept on believing. But then when I met Nate and he asked me for the cameras we were using. I didn't even know the cameras, but they were good cameras. I checked them and I went to his Facebook to send him the stuff. And I saw a video like this ones that I was showing you. A drone was flying for somebody's wedding. I said, and that time, drone was the new, it was just coming out. I was like, why would somebody's wedding have a drone? Even church service, we don't even have ordinary wedding. And I got to him, I said, sir, can I see, this thing you do is very sweet. This is what I do, but this is on another level. He said, yeah, that is what he does. He was doing for Dangote. I was like, wow. I didn't think of the money at the moment, but I felt like I had a witness in my spirit that this is what you can do. This is what you can do. I started thinking, what can I do? What can I do? How will I be able to put this together? I don't know how to edit videos. I only know how to carry the kind of cameras these guys are using is different from the ones that we use. Broadcast cameras, they are different from the ones you use at stadiums, at churches. These ones are DSLRs. And we need DSLRs to get this done. I've never used it. So I met him. I said, Nate, please, can I be coming to your place? That was just how we went in. And I spoke to him. He said I should come and be moving around. And I wasn't collecting any money from him. I said I just wanted to learn, see how he does what he does. Because I had a witness in my spirit at the place of service. I met him at church, remember, at the place of service, that I can do it. So I just followed him around. And by God's mercies, I was able to make something out of it. I was able to go learn how to set a gimbal, set cameras. I was the least guy at his place. But then, I was not looking at that. My mind, God had already told me that I can do that thing. It was in my mind, I felt like, how is it possible that I can be able to make a video like this all by myself? You need to understand where I'm coming from. This is somebody that is looking for transportation. Food wasn't the problem because I was staying with my sister, but I am looking for transportation. There's a video I was trying to get to play for you. You'll be very amused. The video that gave us credence, I'll tell you about it in a minute. So that was how it all happened. I realized when I pulled back a bit, I realized that what actually happened to me was that I saw something that I wanted. I saw something that I felt like I could do. I didn't wait to have everything. I started from meeting Nate. Can I do this? Can I do that? So I didn't have to, do all of that. I just very quietly, when we came and I met Nate and all of that, God told me to, I asked, I was like, how can I begin this thing? I realized that, I kept having that witness that, I have to use what I have. What do I have? I didn't have anything. So I was wondering, and I asked, and then I realized that it had to be rented cameras. I had to go rent cameras to try to attempt what Nate was doing. And I had to start doing YouTube videos. How many of you does anybody have a photography or media business? Just media, video. You have. Is anybody here interested in starting one? You are aspiring to be a photographer or videographer?